Well, ladies and gentlemen, the final match in Group A is about to take place. After this match, we will know the two men that will be advancing to the semi-finals and the two men that will be going home from this tournament. As you take a look at the group there, the Iron Sheik currently sitting in second position. Rey Mysterio about to face Bret Hart. If Rey Mysterio can get a draw or a win from this match, he will go into second place and he will be going to the semi-finals. If Mysterio loses this match, Mexico will be going home. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a group stage match in the tournament to crown the first ever winner of the World Cup of Pro Wrestling. Introducing first, representing his nation of Canada, he weighs in tonight at 234 pounds, Bret the Hitman Hart. Well, Bret Hart doesn't have to worry about this match at all. No matter what happens here, Bret Hart is through to the semi-finals. But he'll still want a good showing here. He fights with pride, he fights with honour. The question is, can this man pull off the upset here tonight? And now, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent. Representing Mexico, he weighs in tonight at 165 pounds, Rey Mysterio. As we said, Rey Mysterio must pull off a good performance in this match, and it's going to be a tall order. Bret Hart has faced two opponents in this group already. He's won both matches, and in both matches he hasn't even lost one fall. Nobody has got a fall over Bret Hart yet, and nobody has done anything except get defeated by him. Bret Hart has been so consistent, perhaps the most consistent man in this tournament. Rey Mysterio is going to have to put in the performance of a lifetime here to even get a fallless draw, to even get it to end 0-0. Rey Mysterio is going to have to produce a career best performance as the two men. A little bit of a feeling out process at the moment. While I said that, as Bret Hart goes for the chokehold, going for the submission in the very early stages of the match, picking Mysterio off the ground with a rear naked choke. And Mysterio managing to wriggle out, but Bret Hart, it's just business as usual. Every time you see Bret Hart, he's unfazed by his opponent. He's unfazed by the big occasion. He has a game plan, he sticks to it, and he's very, very successful every time he steps into that ring, especially in this World Cup. As Rey Mysterio is finding out now why this man is yet to concede a fall and yet to lose a match in this tournament, and that could very well continue all the way through, even in the knockout stages, the way Bret Hart is performing here. And Rey Mysterio may be about to lose the first fall. He'll lateral press shoulders down, but Mysterio getting the kick out just after the count of two. Nonetheless, Bret Hart still staying on him. Very methodical, very calculated, his Hart. And he's seemingly unstoppable, but Mysterio managing to get out of the way, rolls out of the way, takes him down with a flying forearm. And this is what Mysterio's got to do. Use his quickness, use his speed, but he's got to use his brains as well, as Bret Hart nails him with the elbow. Now tries the sunset flip. And Bret Hart can do that. He can pull a pinning combination out of nowhere and surprise you, but Mysterio just as capable of doing that. That may be his biggest weapon in this match, but he can't employ it at the moment. He's at the mercy of Bret Hart down on the canvas. Hart going to work on the leg. You've got to believe in preparation for applying the sharpshooter. And once again just twisting at that knee of Rey Mysterio, and the more damage he does to the leg, the less chance there is of Rey Mysterio being able to use his speed, use his agility, and execute any of those high-risk moves that give him so much success. And it may be one fall again here, but a 2 count again. Mysterio very defiantly getting the shoulders up, as now maybe an opening. I think he knocked the air out of Bret Hart with that punch. It was just very well placed. And tries charging in now with a forearm again. This time Bret Hart gets out of the way, rings the arm, and takes Mysterio down to the canvas. The best place for Bret Hart to put his opponent. He poses no danger on the canvas, does Mysterio. The same can't be said for Bret Hart, as Mysterio down at a nice elbow drop by the Hitman. Real good performance again, as you'd expect from Bret the Hitman Hart here. And now the lateral press. He wants a clean sweep of this group. He wants to win every match, and he very nearly did there. He very nearly got his first fall. Mysterio only just getting the shoulder up. Worrying signs here for anybody watching south of the border in Mexico, because at the moment their hero is being excellently executed by the excellence of execution. And look at Bret Hart now targeting the arms. Bret Hart will just work on a body part all day. He loves nothing better. As now Bret Hart sends Mysterio into the corner. Guys tries to grab hold of him. Look at that by Mysterio, turning it around on the Hitman. As now he throws Bret Hart to the apron, manages to cling on to avoid going to the outside, but he goes there now. Beautiful springboard dropkick, and Mysterio with a big move out of nowhere. Bret Hart was not ready for that. Maybe just used the time on the outside to regroup. As Mysterio was maybe thinking of executing a diving move. But Bret Hart avoids it and tries charging in, and Hart with a reversal into a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, and that could be enough to get the first fall here. Lateral press, shoulders down, and once again Mysterio only just surviving. I don't think he's going to be able to survive for long here, the way the flow of this match is going, unless something changes soon as Bret Hart takes him down to the canvas once again. Bret Hart proving why they call him the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be, and he nearly proved it with a fall, and once again Mysterio somehow just sticking in there. Got to admire the resilience of Mysterio. I think most people would have conceded a fall to Bret Hart by now. He just will not give up, but in the end the body can only take so much as Bret Hart continues this relentless attack, going to work on the knees of Mysterio, again just stomping on the knee. I'll be amazed if Mysterio can even walk after this match. He may have broken bones in that leg, maybe a shattered kneecap. The damage that Bret Hart has been doing, but look at that. Mysterio ducking the attack. Now comes in with a Mysterio Bulldog. This is more like it from Rey as he goes to the top rope. Maybe trying to hit a big move, but falls short. And that was a huge mistake. A great opportunity for Mysterio, and completely misses the diving attack as Bret Hart now capitalises on that mistake. Takes him down. Now Hart goes to the top rope. Oh, what the hell was Bret Hart doing there? A rare mistake from the Hitman. You've got to believe Rey Mysterio must capitalise on it as the Hitman rings the arm. Mysterio reverses, flips out of it, takes him down as now Rey tries to go for a quick pin here. He may catch the Hitman off guard, but he's not going to the Hitman. Bret Hart just getting out of that straight away. He saw that one coming. He wasn't going to catch him by surprise and nails him with a dropkick as Mysterio gets back to his feet, takes him down with a Bulldog. Nearly 2/3 of the way through this match here, and now Bret Hart thinks he's done enough to finish it off. Goes for the sharpshooter. Surely this is going to be the first fall here. Mysterio a long way away from the ropes, but Bret Hart for some reason breaking that hold. Maybe he didn't have a good grip on Mysterio's legs. Maybe Mysterio managed to put some pressure on him. Made it difficult for him, had to release the hold, but Bret Hart always finds a way to win the match, and this may be it, the figure 4 leg lock. Not the sharpshooter, but a move that is just as effective. Mysterio writhing in pain here and has no choice but to tap out. The pain on the legs. Bret Hart has worn down the legs throughout this match, and the pain became too much there. Mysterio had to give up, and it looks like Bret Hart once again. He's heading for a 1-0 victory. Every match in this tournament for Bret Hart has been a 1-0 victory. This one may be no different. It may be 2-0 here. He was going for the sharpshooter, but Mysterio somehow managing to find a way out before he could lock it in. As now Mysterio, maybe with a quick move, maybe with the chance, the same move he used against the Giant Gonzalez to get 2 falls, but no. Didn't quite work on that occasion. Hart is a wiser wrestler than Gonzalez, as now Mysterio looks another move and a blockbuster. A lapse in concentration perhaps for Bret Hart, and he could be punished for it here by conceding his first fall in the tournament, but no. Bret Hart just powering out of that pin. And once again Bret Hart, just when it looks like it's all going wrong for the Hitman, he just manages to turn it around. I think that's what makes him such a dangerous opponent. But Mysterio trying to do the same. Nice spinning heel kick. He's got it all to do here. If Rey Mysterio doesn't get a fall in the next 1 minute and 20 seconds, he is going home from this tournament, and the Iron Sheik will be going through. But Mysterio with a nice Lucha Libre style arm drag, trying to build some momentum now. Well, goes for the submission on Bret Hart. But again, I don't think this is the move. I think he needs to use his speed and quickness. Don't want to get drawn into a technical match with Bret Hart. There's only going to be one winner in that scenario. But look at that for a move off the top rope. Corkscrew body attack by Mysterio. As now Mysterio tries the Irish whip, but Bret Hart puts the brakes on, tries charging in and takes him down again. Just 40 seconds left on the clock here. Bret Hart heading for a clean sweep of the board in the group, but maybe not. Mysterio reverses the Irish whip. The drop toe hold puts Bret Hart on the middle rope. The 619. My God, is there going to be enough time here for Mysterio? As Bret Hart's on Dream Street, the Hurricane Runner into the pin after the 619. The cover, the referee makes the count, and my God, Mysterio has just done what everybody else has failed to do thus far in the tournament. He's got to fall against Bret Hart. I'm waiting for the clock to tick down before the referee announces the draw. Bret Hart diving out of the ring in frustration. He wanted a clean sweep of the board, but nonetheless, Bret Hart picks him up, a sign of respect for his opponent, but both men can celebrate here because Rey Mysterio and Bret Hart will advance to the semi-finals. The Iron Sheik and Giant Gonzalez will be going home. And there you see the brackets. We'll find out who from Group B will be facing these two men tomorrow night as we host the very final group stage matches, as we are really well on our way now to crowning the first ever winner of the World Cup of Pro Wrestling.